Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation still causes defenders to get nervous, and his variety of goal scoring, that's what's so hard to contain. He'll poach and produce a wonder strike.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Son Heung-min. Roberto Baggio. Now Mbappe. And it's Baggio. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe! Hakimi. It's Van Dijk. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Fernando Torres. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe. Foden, and the finish! Goal! Arsenal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice ball, and he... Decent hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's heaved it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No, that's been intercepted. No, that was never going to make it. Hernandez crosses. Goalkeeper's ball. Colwell cuts out the pass. Quality ball. Hernandez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Fernando Torres. Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. El Mali gets a foot in here. El Mali goes on a run down the left wing. And that is as far as they're going to go. Colwell. Now that's well seen too. And the keeper's got it again. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ruben Dias. Van Dijk. And it's Fernando Torres. Pass is just off target. Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kimmich producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. He's got away. Son Heung-min! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe wins the duel this time. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Has a goal! And that has been cleared. Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
From today's match are now
Arsenal
available.
sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe. And Hernandez. Mbappe. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. Ruben Dias. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. Van Dijk. And Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Haaland. And he's managed to get free. And the keeper beats it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Kimmich.
That was lovely, that.
And here's Haaland. Foden proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
Son Heung-min. That has been knocked clear. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Cleared without hesitation.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Nicely worked. He has found the way through. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Fernando Torres simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
El Mali. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Haaland gets his final warning. That's a nicely... Mbappe is shot at goal! Sticks it away!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hernandez. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's found some space here. Messi. Well, they can break here. That is ended up in no man's land.
Substitutions taking place.
El Mali. Palmer looking to get on the end of this. And he's had it nicked away. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Roberto Baggio. Palmer. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Kane takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe. And Baggio. And here's Torres. Mbappe. Son Heung-min. Just 5 minutes left. Kimmich. Ruben Dias. Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. And here's Torres. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a good ball through. That has been cut short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There will be 4 extra minutes. Gently done. No luck with that dink over the top. Hakimi cuts it out.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It could be in here. That is a brilliant interception. And there goes the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently